back on, Gertie Rude, back again in the Monday mood. Well, here I am, we're back with this creature today. So, in the middle of the night, this channel, YouTube channel, Busted, dropped another video about ATALANTA of Arcadia. So I thought we'd have a look through it again. He's been posting about it. He hates the fact that people are making videos and compilations. Obviously, I get the blame. Do you know what I mean? It's standard. Obviously, it's my fault. And yeah, I literally own every channel on YouTube, apparently, and nobody else has got an opinion on him, obviously, apart from me. Do you get me? Capiche? So, what happens is people make his own words into a compilation video, which is transformative, and uses it as a way of, well, reflecting back on him and his little acolytes exactly what's been going on and who really is, well, the perpetrator. Let's just say that. Let's be polite. And, yeah, in his own words, he tells you exactly who he is and what he's been up to, which we knew anyway, but do you know what I mean? And it's nice to have it succinctly, because obviously if there ever is some sort of court case in the future, we don't have to muck about with timestamps. We can just play a couple of minutes of video and in his own words, and that's really helpful. So whoever you are, Busted, thank you very much for this. I have asked permission to do the reaction, and they've said knock yourself out, Gert. Well, they did say that, but in a foreign language, but I think that's what it meant. So anyway, let's go. Oh my God, Ave bleeding Maria. Right, come on.
Oh dear.
Right.
As you're all aware, there is an ongoing investigation, so I'm not going to discuss that.
Oh, he's quiet,
but
thank God for that.
I'm quite perfectly free to discuss a couple of core kills. So, thank you, Fiona.
So that's the way he talks about fellow YouTubers, core kills. Wasn't that that sitcom that was set in Merseyside that escapes me? Because like I never watched sitcoms, like any of them ever. So, what is that? One of them? I don't think it's from that Shameless thing on Channel 4, but he's a put down, and he's calling a perfectly respectable couple of people that aren't actually living in their mum's basement. They made a life for themselves. A put down, saying they're core kills. Who I'm sure it was off that Uki Merseyside. What's it called? Brookside. Is it Brookside, the core kills? I think it might be. No one cares. Yeah, anyway, your ranter, let's go. Listen to this.
Your Rancid Gardener.
Oh.
And thank you also, Graham.
So, Avid Gardener, gentleman, is now very politely calling a lady Rancid. There we go.
Wonderful lies.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
Off.
What?
Try to help him.
Beg your pardon, I've only just got up. Do you mind? I turn up here and the first thing you say is cough.
Didn't help me do a single thing. Neither of you did.
He didn't help him do a single thing. He didn't, because apparently he is like, I think they call him Welvis. I think he is the king of the world. Do you know? You know? So obviously if he's on the world stage, then everybody should be pretty much genuflecting and prostrating or straighting, or probably both at the same time. Right, let's go.
Nothing. So I was suspicious of you from day one. Turns out my suspicion.
I ain't being funny, but you're paranoid to shit and suspicious of everybody. I remember the guy in summer when you were at the car wash, he did a whole elaborate video about me at the car wash. I'm at the car wash. Except instead of be jolly and do like a little bit of soul music, no, he had to turn it into a spectator sport, didn't he? So I was in the queue and the guy in front of me was a taxi driver. He left his car and I'd bought my ticket. Well, he would when he's a third class one himself, so any chance he gets to buy a ticket that maybe isn't in third class, but I bet it was the cheapest in the car wash. I bet it was the £3 jobby. Do you get me? One of them. So anyway, I've bought my ticket. I've been into the garage, paid for my petrol and bought my ticket. I am legitimately sat in the queues. The guy in front of me may or may not be a taxi driver. Well, in fact, he is a taxi driver and he's earning his living. He's only had the temerity to get out of his taxi and walk into the garage. And I'm behind him. Well, if he's not here, I'm just going to go in front of him. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's coming out now. Oh, look, he's coming out. I'll tell him I will. I don't care. I'll tell him. I've got my ticket. I've got my ticket. Yes, oh, he's coming in. Look, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. He's waved at me. He's put his hand up and wait. He was being funny. He was being sarcastic. He put his hand up and he waved at me. So, if you want to talk about people that are bleeding suspicious, there's the boy. And he's suspicious because that's how he goes through life. Yes, in a sort of confrontational, antisocial way. He's definitely got antisocial personality disorder. I'm not what's it in any way. I mean, I'm just a nothing. But if I choose to believe that, and it's in my opinion, that's what I choose to believe. And I think he has. I've been around people like him and they're nuts. Right, let's go.
You're quite right, because you are a prick.
Oh, we're back to being nice.
An absolute, complete
prick.
Fucking prick.
Oh, fucking prick
I
this
want
time.
nothing to do with you.
You don't.
You're both a couple of liars, and if you press me, I will show the receipts.
If you press him, it'll show the receipts. But we've yet to see the receipts of the Go Griff Fund. No, that's still pretty ethereal and up in the spirit world, my darlings. Yeah, we're going to have to ask Tina. Maybe Tina will be able to see him in her tarot. But he's one for the receipts. He's always got receipts. And several of them have got that. Well, he plays most of the characters in his cast of Kabul. He does. There's him and Wells, basically, and the rest are just all the soccer cows and them. And the other two, they're little acolytes that like to get stirring. Some stuff's nothing to do with them, they just get involved. Oh, did you see that about that? What's it, YouTube? The YouTube button. That bleeding... Oh, God, that prat. You know, the far right manatee. I think it's pretty disgraceful and despicable that somebody has actually gone and bought a YouTube button off of Amazon. It actually brings the whole genre into disrepute. Lots of people out here work very hard. Puffs a considerable large chest out and his many chins are stuck up. Right? Yes, some of us work very hard to earn legitimately 100,000 subscriber button. Yes, they check your channel and then they allow you to buy it. I mean, it costs £1,000. It used to cost £1,000 when I first was on YouTube. So that's a long time ago, so it's probably a lot more than that now. And they allow you to buy a YouTube button. And when you just buy one off Amazon and pretend that you've got it, which Trevor never did, he was taking the piss out of them. He was doing it for a laugh because there was a video going around that a lot of people had done a reaction to, well, a few YouTubers had done a reaction to, and somebody else compiled, was it Absolutely Boring channel? So it's not this channel, it's another channel called Absolutely Boring, where he sits on there, and you won't get your 100,000 button because you bought your subscribers. So Trevor, being Trevor, obviously he's gone off to Amazon and or wherever it was, eBay, no one cares, and he's bought this pretend button like 22 quid, and they feasted on that the whole weekend. Oh, I think it's an absolute disgrace. Hashtag tagging in YouTube team creator. Oh dear, yeah. Hashtag Suffolk police. He's pretending, he was doing it for a laugh. He was taking the piss out of them, but just they've got a complete sense of humour bypass. They take everything really seriously. And the funniest thing was old Mr. Oh yes, the land manatee. I think it's a disgrace buying a YouTube button that you haven't legitimately earned, unlike me, that has earned it. I find it all very concerning, and I'm concerned about being concerned. I mean, they're just cretins, the load of them. They were the sort of kids that are in the... You know, when I was at school, we had sets. So you had set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I was usually in 1 or 2. And I think these lads would have been... Yeah, not in 1 or 2. Let's just leave it there, park it up, and move on. We better park it up, move on quick, otherwise he'll nick this space. This is what he does. Antisocial. And also, sending hate mail to 9-year-olds is antisocial. Posting pictures of children in their boxer shorts that you've stolen is antisocial. That his mate did. He actually didn't do that. It was another user. She reveals big, that one. Reporting people for murders and frauds. Pretty antisocial, yeah. So I rest my case. Right, let's go.
Alright, that's YouTube dealt with.
Oh, that's YouTube dealt with.
And all your subscribers.
Hashtag at YouTube team, hashtag you, that's you dealt with, because ATALANTA of this Muppet says.
Followers, people that believe your lies.
I was like, oh, go on, put your foot down.
Yeah, so, a message for your subscribers.
Damn. Right.
Avid Gardener and the Baron.
Right. Yeah.
And
I know
thank you
you
also,
feel.
Graham, for your wonderful lies.
Oh.
Oh, we all try to help him.
Thank you, Graham, for your wonderful lies. I don't know whether you're the lie police, but actually you lie every time you open your gob, and then you see that everybody else is lying, basically, because you project, because you never stop lying. In fact, I don't think you lie straight in bed, you lie just so much, everything, and then you're like, I never lie. Antisocial, you see. Antisocial personality disorder. It used to be called psychopathy, but I think it's called antisocial personality disorder. Because people get that wrong. People think that psychopath is basically the film, you know, oh no, that's Jaws, isn't it? You know the one, Psycho, that type of thing. It's not, it's just cretins like this low-grade ones, but they do just as much damage, if not worse. If you think how much resources this man spent, or cost the taxpayer, sending the police off on quite a few police forces on wild goose chases, getting loads of people involved, and they've been bullying all sorts of people. I'd be here till lunch if I gave you the list of all the people they're bullying and cyber stalking and just ruining their lives, you know. But he's the first one to complain. He put a post up: if anybody sees any of my videos being used, please report them for harassment and bullying. No, that won't work either. This is to highlight cyber stalking, online crime, and cyberbullying, really. Awareness.
Off. You all tried to help him.
Oh, we're
you didn't
still
help
doing
me do
that.
a single thing, neither of you did.
I haven't spent it on, he just keeps saying the same thing. Yeah, because who did he say was it? Graham? Baron?
Nothing. Because there's a lot of...
Baron, you're a proper turd. How dare you? And your Ansin wife, Ansin, whatever her name is, because he said so. How dare you not help him? He needs help. Come on, everybody, we need to help him. How is it that people haven't been helping him? Yes, he's Welvis, or Wussless, isn't he? Oh, he's on YouTube, and we should all be going up to help him. Come on, I don't know what sort of help. Well, I do know what sort of help he needs. I know what help I'd give him. But I don't think it's the sort of help that he's alluding to. I'm not sure what he's alluding to. I just think he wants people to give him loads of money and he wants to be Mr. Beast, and he's wandering around in a field with 2,000 subscribers. Poor deluded, which you can find 2,000 people anywhere that are quite sad and deluded. Yes! And we know who some of them are, don't we? Right, let's go.
This going backwards and forwards on Twitter especially.
Oh.
And thank you also, Graham, for your wonderful lies.
Shut up, you're still going on about Graham's lies. You've done that about half a dozen times. Stop. And he said, about all that nastiness going backwards and forwards on Twitter. No, you create the nastiness on Twitter. Let's have it right. You post all the shite. And sometimes, I don't often agree, because I really don't think you're worth it. I think it's just best to screenshot and archive all your posts, really, because, yeah, it's coming in quite helpful. And loads of people are doing it. Loads of people. So a lot of people at the beginning were trying to defend themselves, trying to stand up for themselves. So there wasn't lots of nastiness going backwards and forwards on Twitter. I've read what you lot do. It's disgusting the way you dehumanise people and predate on them. It's absolutely... And you can stop all reading my stuff and then going and copying all my phrases. I know what you're doing. Here you're all using my phrases and my bleeding jokes and this, that and the other. Bleeding weirdos. You got just empty-headed. What is it they say? Empty vessels make the most bleeding noise, yeah.
Oh, we all try to help him.
No.
Off.
I'd like to help you. I'd like to help you, yeah.
You didn't help me do a single...
Oh, we're still on this.
Neither of you did. Nothing.
Right. What did you want them to do?
From Fiona's channel.
Right.
From Graham's channel.
Yeah.
Both on Twitter and
yeah.
YouTube. I have been
Let's have that again.
YouTube. I have been inundated.
No, let's push it back a little bit. Listen to this, you'll crack up.
Graham's channel. Both on Twitter and
oh, if you watch it yourself. He said, I've been blocked from Graham's channel, both on Twitter and on YouTube, or YouTube and Twitter. What do you expect? What do you expect? You're blocked everywhere you go. As soon as you show your horrible little face, with your horrible little persecutory, pious opinions, your sanctimonious little melon. Yeah, living up your own bleeding jacksy. Oh, so prim and proper, I really am. I'm absolutely the best person absolutely possible ever. When really he's quite a career what's-it, this one. And as I've said before, if you go through the online's harm bill and then go through his Twitter feed, him and the big reveal, they break every rule going. They commit crimes all day, every day. And literally don't care. And they think they're not being watched. They tag in this organisation, that organisation. They've picked on some pretty heavyweight people as well. I'm not talking about, obviously, us lot. I'm talking about people they're taking on at the moment are pretty heavyweight people, so good luck with you. The more people that have started to call them out on Twitter and say, look, I've been watching your feed for 2 years now. You've had your say. You've said your piece. You're not in charge of the world, okay? They threw out the bleeding case because they could find no evidence. That doesn't mean the police are corrupt. That doesn't mean you need to keep tagging in particular police forces or putting up pictures of policemen that you know are corrupt because you've decided they're corrupt because they just wouldn't find your evidence as thingy and arrest Cole and all this, that and the other. Blah-de bleeding blah. My God, I don't know how you're not banged up, but we live in hope.
Tube. I have been inundated with offers from
and the thing is, I've got his address now. He sent me his address because he's up to no good as usual. If you know what's going on, you know. So, in some documents that I was forwarded by this cretin, I've got his address. Yeah. He had my personal details for a matter of no more than about an hour or so before they are plastered all over X. And I'm a widow on my own with a child. I've had his details for well over a week now. Well over a week. They're not on any social media platform. They're nowhere. I wouldn't do that. Because I'm a grown-up. Do you see? Capiche? The difference. I mean, I could. There'd be nothing stopping me doing it. I could do what they did. I could Google his address that I've got, get an image, capture an image, and stick it all on every social media platform, like he did to me. I could do that. But I wouldn't do it, because I'm not a bleeding prick like he is. Right, let's go.
Veterans to support me, support my channel, and to support my
veterans aren't. But to start with, Mr. Concern, the Gabby bleeding lamb whale, isn't a veteran, even though you always dress him up in khakis. He just looks ridiculous the way you do. I don't even think you're a veteran. You're a vexatious bleeding irritant, or whatever the word is. That's what you are. So, yeah, I'm getting bored. Hurry up.
Just out to anybody at this point. Literally nobody. Everyone that is lining up to talk to me on my channel has done so at their request.
I ain't being funny. You know that's bullshit. Because he is a mass reporting person. He's a mass emailing person. If he finds anybody that's connected to anybody. And then there was one lady on there who I don't know where she is actually. But she kept answering back and trying to stick up for me. Right. So then they decided they were going to go after her. And what they'd done is it's not they, it's he, went right, he's been all through every video of mine I've ever done. He's been through all the comments, he gets hold of my commentators, elderly lady that's knitting a blanket for Graham, Baron Hesketh, and found that commentator, found who she was, found her family, posted it all up on X, calling her names, saying about how she shouldn't be wasting her time. I woke up to comments who I think and believe is from one of his sock accounts, saying the most disgusting things about Graham that I wouldn't even repeat. It's just that, it was insane. It was rabid, ranting, poisonous insanity, worthy of something out of a Hammer House of Horror. Or actually, no, a Saw movie. Yeah, say a Saw movie. A Resident Evil type of stuff. Spitting. Like, I expect his head starts spinning round and have sort of green gunge coming out of it. Do you get me? The sort of stuff that they come out with. I'm entitled to my opinion. I believe the sock account is his. But it could well be somebody else. I think his sock accounts have got sock accounts, if you follow me. So that is how intricate and embedded he is onto YouTube. And you can always tell who's him and who's the different characters, this, that and the other. But anyway, yeah, so I'm boring myself now. So yeah, we're still
thank
here.
you also, Graham, for your wonderful lies.
Right, oh, we're still on Graham's
we
lies.
all tried to help him. Off.
Oh, we're still on
Tried
it.
to help him. You didn't help me do a single thing.
Oh.
Neither of you did.
Didn't you?
Nothing. Other YouTubers.
Oh, we're still on it.
Not going to mention them.
It's not going to.
There's an American one.
Right.
And there's
Blair.
An English one.
Wally.
I'm turning my back on them.
He's turning his back.
I want nothing to do.
Yeah, he says that. Oh, I'm turning my back. You go on his Twitter feed. He never stops going on about him. He's obsessed. Obsessed. He is eaten up. Every atom, every cell in his body is just oozing bile because of the people that he's got in his head that have done something or other that we've all given up the will to listen to. We don't care. Nobody cares. But because it's in his head and he's got his little sidekick, Flems, the big reveal, yeah, they're just treacherous. The pair of them are awful. And they're a couple of little stupid acolytes that are just dunces they are. But, yeah, so there we are. And he's eaten up because Avid and Graham didn't help him or something or other. I don't know who he thinks he is, because if you decide to make a YouTube channel, it's not kind of compulsory that other YouTubers all sort of swarm around you and lift you up and praise you and give you all these shout-outs, which is what you seem to think you're entitled to. You can often be on there for years and never even get asked to go on something. It doesn't matter. You do you. You just work on your channel. You let other people work on their channel. If people do reach out to you, it's a bonus. You have to excuse me, I'm still at the end of that cold. But, yeah, it's a bonus. It's not mandatory that other YouTubers, once you start a channel, all have to, praise him, bring him up and get him subscribers and do this and probably hold parties and conferences, conventions, all about you. No, it's not. You work on your channel. The fact that you started a channel and then started approaching other YouTubers and sort of winding or inveigling your way into their lives, i.e. Colt's, who he just ruined his life, yeah, it says a lot about you and nothing about Colt. He didn't have any need to help you, nor did Gardner, nor did Graham. Nobody has any, we've got to help you. Bloody idiot. Especially with his attitude as well. I'd help you. Oh yeah, I'd help you, all right. Go on.
Other YouTubers, go f*** yourselves.
Oh, go fuck ourselves.
Simple.
Right.
That's that one dealt with.
Right. That's
I'm
dealt
not
with.
having it.
He's not having it.
The truth will out.
The tooth will out.
I've got receipts.
He's got receipts.
I'm quite happy to show them to you.
He's going to show them.
The ringleader.
Right. Is you.
Well,
is you.
He's got it coming.
He's got it coming.
He will be dealt with by the law and locked up.
He's like a 10-year-old kid, isn't he? And he sniffs back like, puffs what's left of his chest out. You know, he's dealt with. But it's not him that's been reporting, a mass reporting Colt. It's nothing to do with him. It's ATALANTA of Arcadia, who isn't him, you know. But when you read their posts, they're exactly the same. Like, was it his post was, they're interfering, because if anybody defends themselves, yeah, they come out with this little nugget. Oh, you're interfering with witnesses for the prosecution in a court case. You're interfering, we're witnesses, we are. This is him and his twatty little girlfriend, yeah, on X. That isn't Russell Green. No. But then when I got the court papers last week from this melon, yeah, he put in to the whoever judge, I mean, it's just full of shit, right? So yeah, that's another story. I'll tell you more about that when it's resolved. But anyway, back to the plot. In his court papers, which I will show you one day, he's actually put, I am a witness for the prosecution in an upcoming trial for Trevor Colt, MC. And we're like, no, there isn't any trial. To put that, you actually have to have had court documents served on you to appear as a prosecution witness. And unless that's happened, you aren't a witness for a prosecution. And as I stand here now, or sit here now doing this video, there is no such trial, apart from in his imagination. But, you see, Russell Green is an entirely separate entity to ATALANTA of Arcadia, even though they both post and say the same things. And in his case, he's actually written it down in court documents. I mean, you couldn't make this guy up. He absolutely is a cretin. Go on! busy.
And thank you also, Graham, for your wonderful lies.
Oh, we're still on this crap.
Oh, we all tried to help him. F*** off.
Oh, again.
Tried to help him. You didn't help me
I mean,
do
in
a
the
single
good.
thing. Neither of you did. Nothing.
He's bitter, isn't he?
Where I've been blocked from Fiona's channel.
What?
Blocked from Graham's channel.
What?
Both on Twitter and YouTube. Dark Dog.
What? How dare you block him? How very dare you? I think we should all mass report whoever it is that's blocked this lemon. Right, the dark dog, because Winston Churchill used to have the black dog depression. Oh yeah, let's listen to this crap. How many psychopaths do you know that struggle like this? And it's basically a hell of their own making. Their heads are a hell of their own making. Go on!
Haunts me sometimes, because when I was married and I used to deal with it with my wife, it was really difficult for both of us.
Now, I don't know about you. But you can just imagine his wife dealing with his depression, can't you? Rather than him dealing with it. Yeah? Probably why she is now referred to, poor late lamented lady, as the ex-wife. Oh, I got depression and it's all your fault. Go on. Right?
Other YouTubers.
Yep.
Yourselves.
Go fuck ourselves again.
Simple. That's that one dealt with.
Okay.
Not only because of my black dog.
They're not black?
Trevor Colt.
Right. Ha.
Oh dear. As you're all aware,
he's like a pantomime villain, isn't he?
So I'm not going to discuss.
No, he's listen. As we're all aware, Trevor Cole is subject of a police investigation. So he's not going to discuss it with two people. He's not. And I'll tell you another thing. There ain't nothing you or me or anyone can say that will make him discuss it.
But I am quite perfectly free to discuss a couple of corkills.
Right, corkills again. Right.
Other YouTubers, go f*** yourselves.
Oh. We're still going to fuck us.
Dealt with.
Right.
So, thank you, Fiona.
Okay.
Your Rancid Gardener.
Oh.
And thank you also, Graham, for your wonderful lies.
Well, I'm off work at the moment with my dodgy hip. Oh, I need a hip replacement, don't I? Between me and you. I need a brain replacement as well. But probably a bit of a facelift going on. But, yeah, we won't talk about that on here. Because I like to get a bit of Botox. I probably need the whole bleeding cow, wouldn't I, if they started Botoxing me. Right, come on. Hurry up.
Well,
yes?
We all tried to help him. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Tried to help him.
Tried to help
you
him.
Didn't help me do a single
Didn't help him
thing.
do shit.
Neither of you did.
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And it also shows what a good mate Trevor is.
Oh.
And how many lawyers...
Oh, can we pause for a moment? Look, there he is in his mum's cupboard with his teddy bears. Oh, bless him. So let's see. What are you saying, Geese?
Subscribers he's got. I've got over 2,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Off the back of his recommendation.
Wow. Well, there we go. So there we go. There's nothing we can do. Bye-bye for now. Love you and leave you.